Or you go by Coco. This is Kathy. So did you do martial arts at all?
I have 3 black belts.
This is
martial arts.
Oh, yeah, Kathy.
Yeah.
Oh, you do martial arts?
Yeah, she actually knows, what is it?
Well, I did Shorin karate, and I took a black belt in China.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
Black belt in judo.
Wow. Okay, so I never got into judo, but I have a black belt in American Kenpo, a Jeet Kune Do. I have a black belt, and I have a black belt in Taekwondo.
Oh,
So she,
I don't want to start.
no, you're the one that would grab you. You're the one that will stand on your side.
I got a black belt that went around my waist.
Exactly.
Hold my pants on.
All right, well, good morning, everybody. I'm happy to see we have a full house today. We were here on Monday, and we had a few were,
I'm sorry, Megan. I've had so much, my appointments are on Monday.
no worries. No worries. I'm happy we're here today. So I'm gonna go ahead and close the door. People can join if they'd like. And yeah, before we get started, as always, let's just settle in. So take a moment to sort of come into your body. Notice your feet on the ground. Notice your bottom in the chair, and you can sit back against the back support. So you're really supported right here. So you don't need to hold any muscles tense yet. And start to tune inward to that breath. Maybe close the eyes if it feels okay for you. Just takes away some distractions. And pay attention to your breath. So when you inhale, feel that air coming in. Listen for the sound. And then exhale, maybe notice that slightly warmer air leaving your body, maybe making that sound too. If you'd like to feel the physical sensation of the rise and fall of your heart or your belly, feel free to put a hand, maybe both hands on your chest or one on your heart and one on your belly. And then again, on that inhale, you notice that slight rise, maybe puff that belly out. And then exhale, pull it back in. Just shut you out.
Here's that.
VIP. Good, a couple more breaths like that. And just reminding yourself, this small little thing that you're doing right now is available to you at any time during the day. If you ever want to just feel a little bit of calm. Good, one more big breath in. Beautiful. From there, when you're ready, blink your eyes open and then scoot your bottom forward. So again, we're sort of taking away that lounge, that lovely lounging feeling, and coming into our first pose, seated mountain. So again, this is not a pose you would want to sit in for an hour. It's hard, right? So open up those shoulders. Heart comes forward. And if your shoulders creep up, pull them down your back. And now think about your belly button. Squeeze it into your spine. So your six pack is engaged, rock hard. Good, that crown is lifting tall. Big breath in. Good, let's maybe add the hands for some freedom breaths. Inhale, arms wide, high, reach up. Exhale, hands through heart center, maybe making that HA sound as you blow up. Feel free to just move your arms at your pace with your breath, not worrying about anybody else's. Good, as you inhale, you're lifting the ribs up. You're making more space for that breath. 2 more. Beautiful work. 1 more. Good. From here, let's take us to a little side stretch. Inhale, both arms up, and then exhale that left hand down. Maybe grab the side of your chair, right hand reaching up and over beach ball. As you lean, make sure your bottom doesn't lift up. This sits bone rooted down. Breathe into those side ribs. Gaze goes where it feels comfortable for your neck. 1 more big inhale. And exhale that hand down. Beautiful. Same thing other side. Exhale, right hand down. Hold the chair, left hand up and over beach ball. So we're not just tilted. We want to find that length first and then the tilt. The side is closed for most the whole day, so open it up and breathe into it. One more breath. Good. Exhale it down. Perfect. Let's roll those shoulders too. So think about making an actual circle. You're drawing forward, up, back, and down. Good. And then switch directions. Good. Now let's find a seated twist. Starting again with that inhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Left hand can come behind you. Right hand on the outside of that left leg. Inhale. Find length up. Exhale, you twist and blow it out. You're wringing yourself out just like a washcloth. Keep going with your breath. One more. Beautiful. Next inhale, let's unwind and come all the way to the other side, a little counter twist. And then back to center. Beautiful. Same thing other side. Inhale. Exhale, right hand down, maybe behind you. Left hand on the outer thigh. Inhale, lengthen up. And then exhale, twist. 2 more like that. Really expanding that belly on your inhale. Good. Beautiful. Then unwind, counter twist. And maybe if your bottom lifts up here, that's okay. Good. And then come back to center. Good. So from here, let's warm up our upper spine, that thoracic spine, palms on your knees. Inhale, pull your heart forward, lift your head, lift your tail. And then exhale, round that spine, bringing your belly button towards it. Maybe tucking that chin, blow all your breath out. When you're out of your breath, you move into the out. Inhale. And exhale. Again, this is your own pace. Sometimes people like to do this one really small, really subtle movements. And sometimes people like to do bigger ones. So feel free to kind of check out both and what feels better in your body. Okay. Good. One more like this. Good. And then let's take this into torso circles. Inhale as you go forward. Exhale, belly button to spine. Just find some movement. There's no right or wrong way to move if it feels good for your body. And if you're using that breath, switch directions when you're ready. Listen to these creaky chairs we got.
Yes.
Not us, we're not creaky. Good, come to center. Beautiful, let's find a forward fold. So we'll do the 2 different versions. The first one's the modified where our forearms will go. Oh yeah, just to get some space. Beautiful, so think about your hips. You're hinging at your hips. Inhale, exhale, heart leads the way. Leaning, bring your heart towards me, elbows, spine, those thighs. And then you pull that heart forward. Leaning in as little or as much as feels good. And if it feels okay, you can let your head be heavy. Breathing into that belly. I forgot to start some music. Keep it going. One more breath. Slowly inhale, roll up from there. Beautiful. And as always, if any pose feels good and you want to stay in it, you are welcome to stay as long as you'd like. So we're going to do a second forward fold. You can do that if that worked for you, or if you feel comfortable, you can try and fold all the way down. So maybe toe heel a little bit wider. Starting at that good posture. Inhale. Exhale, hinge at the hips, leaning forward. Finding some length in that low back where a lot of us get tight. Again, that head can feel heavy. So you have a long back of your neck. Maybe you feel this in your low back or maybe in your hip flexors, the top of the front of your thigh. Send your breath where you feel the sensation. If you have pain, pull back. If it's a lot of sensation, that's okay. Breathe into it. And you can just find stillness, or maybe you hold opposite elbows around your head. Fingers can drape on the ground. Maybe you move a little bit side to side. Can you breathe into your belly as it's constricted? Pull that breath in there. One more. Whew. Inhale up. I could stay in that pose all day. We're kind of wiggle around. Good. So next one is our figure four. And remember, every body doesn't do this the same. So if you know your hips are tight, you can extend one leg, take that opposite ankle bone and rest it here. If you feel you can do the other figure four version, keeping more 90-degree angle, opposite ankle bone on that thigh. And wherever this knee is, we let it be. Some people feel frustrated when it's really high, like mine is. Pushing it down isn't going to help us. So you let it be. You let your breath and gravity just work on it over time. Good, finding that good posture. Sending your breath to that hip or wherever you feel it. Stay here or feel free to fold forward. So take that breath. Exhale, folding forward. And then as we know an option, maybe looking away from that knee, you get a little neck stretch, a little back stretch. A lot of things happening in this pose. Breathe into that belly. 2 more breaths. Good. When you're ready, if you're ready, crawl yourself up. And then feel free to help your leg if you need it. And then bring some movement. He's working out those kinks, we can tell.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, are you a contortionist? Is
No.
that the word?
I'm a 54-year-old daddy of a 3-year-old.
And just switching up, same pose. Hips are just naturally tight, even when you stretch them every day. They are tight.
Or if you have hip replacement.
Oh, then it's tight? Does it just
For sure
You
it's like,
can't move them as much as normal hips.
as much as if you worked on a regular one?
Yeah, I mean, you're not supposed to.
And so how does this stretch feel okay for you?
I can do this, but I mean,
No, yeah,
I mean, there's certain, after you have hip surgery, there's certain things you can't.
interesting. And you've had both.
Yes.
Wow. Stay tall or exhale into that fold. Oh boy. And you want to find that place. Yoga is about finding a little bit of ease in a pose, even if it's a hard pose or you have a lot of sensation. You never want to feel stuck where you're just hardly able to breathe and it's too intense. Pull back and let some ease come into the pose for yourself. One more breath. Good. Crawl yourself up. Help your leg down. And then again, movement after that. Good. We're going to stretch the back of our legs before we stand. So single leg stretch, doesn't matter which one. Let one leg go out. Bottom towards the edge of the seat. Find that tall seated mountain. Inhale, beautiful. And exhale, fold forward to wherever feels good for you. If you want a little bit of a calf stretch, see if you can bring your toes towards your face. And then again, just crawl to a spot that feels comfortable for you. Send your breath to the back of that leg. Beautiful. When you're ready, crawl yourself up. If you want to stay in that pose longer, please do. Switching sides when you're ready. Inhale first. Exhale, heart leads the way. One more breath. Crawl yourself up. And then I think this is like the little cherry on top. Now 2 legs together. Just make sure your bottom's on enough so you don't topple forward. Inhale. Exhale. And again, tune into that breath, so pay attention to it. Bring it into your belly, make some noise with yours. Good. One more breath. When you're ready, crawl yourself up. I can start my watch up. Good. Beautiful. From here, we're going to take it to some standing poses if that works for your body today. If not, please feel free to stay in your chair and I'll give you any modifications. Otherwise, work your way up and come around so you have your chair as a means of support. Perfect. Good. So let's just start with that standing mountain pose. So again, just like seated mountain, we won't want to stay in it all day. So let's just try a strong mountain. Take those feet, press them down into the earth. So that's different than just standing. When you press your feet down, lift your kneecaps up so your quads are engaged, strong thighs. And then you lift that pelvic floor up like you're trying to hold, like you have to use the bathroom and you're holding it. And now squeeze your bottom together. Squeeze your belly button in. Roll those shoulders back. And then naturally, we start to do this. No, we want to lift up, tall crown. Beautiful. So think how strong you are right now. If someone just tapped you, they wouldn't even be able to move you. This is mountain pose for a reason. You are strong. Good, we're going to do this for 2 more breaths, breathing into that belly. We're not here. We're here. Good, 1 more. Good, and now bring a little ease back. Wiggle it out, shake it. Good. Beautiful. All right, we're going to find a standing split stance first. So 1 leg forward and 1 leg back, holding onto your chair in front of you for that support. And again, this is a place where we want to feel that stretch for the low back. This is connected to that low back. So sometimes by tucking your pelvis under, if you're looking, if you have to zip up the fly of your jeans, you can feel that stretch right here. Good. Proud heart coming forward. Hold on to the chair if you need it. Just notice that breath. And then maybe you're going to raise 1 or 2 arms with that inhale. And down with the exhale. We're flowing with our breath here. Keep it going. Your pace. It's challenging for your balance. If it's too much with both hands and your gaze, just do 1. Beautiful. 1 more. Good. This time we're going to inhale those arms up if you'd like and keep them there. Maybe 1 hand on your chair for balance. Good. We're here for 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Exhale, slowly bring those hands down. Holding that chair, we're going to rotate to warrior 2. So the back foot is just going to open a little bit. Don't stress about the footing, it doesn't really matter. Before our hip bones were even, and now we're just opening a little bit. Good. And those hands can stay on your chair at heart, or maybe 1 reaches forward and 1 reaches back. If you're doing this and you're cranking your shoulders up, find some ease. This is just a powerful pose, holding. Beautiful. Breathe into your belly. Good, holding on for balance. All we're going to do is flip that front palm. Inhale that hand up. Exhale back down to warrior 2. 1 more breath. Exhale, hands down, holding your chair. Just finding something to help you bring those feet back in. Sway those hips out. Good. And then we set ourselves up. Same flow, other side. So now just opposite foot forward for that split stance. If it feels good, you can add that baby bend or a bigger bend up to you. And then again, tucking that pelvis forward, stretch your hip flexor. Heart forward, we're not shrinking here. Holding on for your balance. Maybe you want to use those hands, inhaling them up. Exhaling down. Beautiful breath work. I love it. You can feel your own energy that you're moving 2 more times. 1 more. Good. Now this time you can inhale them up. If it feels okay for you, you can keep them up even on the exhale. One more. Beautiful. Bring your hands down to heart center. Maybe holding the chair. That back foot opens up a little bit. Preparing for warrior 2. So that front leg is a little bit bent. That's the one that arm can reach forward. And the other arm doesn't need to reach. If you wanted to, it can reach behind you. And then again, squeeze your muscles. Like if somebody came and tried to push your arm down, they wouldn't be able to. Perfect. One more breath into your belly. Good. We find peaceful warrior now. Just flip that front palm. Inhale, reach up, painting the sky with your fingers. You're opening up that side. One more breath. Exhale, back down, warrior 2. Beautiful. Exhale, hold, bring your hands in, holding your chair. And then again, slowly bringing those feet in, sway the hips. Good, we're gonna work on one balance one. Actually, not just one, but we're working on a balance one. I get myself into trouble when I make false promises. Good, so we're gonna find our warrior 3 airplane. So remember, all different places you can go. 1 foot forward, holding onto your chair. And then 1 foot back. So think about your body as sort of a pendulum. As your torso leans forward, maybe that back leg, the weight gets light. You are squeezing your belly and rock hard. Squeeze the back of your body. Maybe you can come down a little bit more wherever feels comfortable for you. And then if you want a balance challenge, let that opposite arm go forward. This is core. This is back body. It is very, very hard, but it is so wonderful for your balance. So we're here for 5. Breathe into that belly. 4, 3, 2, 1. You slowly make sure you come out of that one nice and slowly. Ooh, a little bend. Take a breath so you get a little lightheaded. And then we just simply switch. So your opposite foot comes forward. Again, heart shines, right? We're not hunching into this pose. We want that heart. So it's like a baby cobra. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, nice. And then again, just find your range. That torso comes down. Maybe that leg lifts a little more. I want your belly button squeezed. Maybe that opposite arm lifts. Don't forget about your strong glute. Make it work even harder. 3. Slow 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up. Wiggle it out. Remember, that's really good for your balance. When you stumble a little bit, like we talked about, that can catch you. You go forward, use your strong core to catch yourself, okay? 1 more breath. All right, we're going to do our tree, and then we'll go back to our seat. So pick whatever foot you want first. Make that be your root, your strong foundation. Pop your other heel up. Turn that knee out. Your heel can rest on the ground, your foot, maybe your ankle. Make it feel comfortable for you. We're just opening up through that hip a little bit. Maybe you just keep your hands on your chair. Maybe bring them to your heart. You can grow 1 or 2 branches, up to you. If you reach up, pull your shoulders down your back. Good, good. And then again, maybe you're already swaying, or maybe you want to add a sway and act like you're doing it on purpose. Because you already are. Good. 3, 2, 1. Come out of this. Move slowly. Bring your branches down. Hold your support, and then turn that knee forward. And again, a little wiggle. Check in with your body right now. You can kind of tell, or see if you can tell. It feels a little different, one side than the other. Yep, so we want to try. Our bodies are never going to feel the exact same. We want to try what we do on one side to do on the other. So opposite foot roots down. Heel up. That knee goes out, or as little as much as works for your body. And then maybe just hold your chair. This is tree pose. And this is tree pose. And maybe you grow a branch. Your shoulders cooperate, maybe both. Breathe into that belly. Tune back into your breath. Sometimes you can notice your heart beating in this pose. Good. We're here for 3. This way. 2. And 1. Come out slowly. Find your chair. Sway. Good. And then take your time. Let me know if you need any help. Go ahead and come around. And have a seat. Oh, we'll shake off. Good, and we end with our sun salutation. So again, scooting your bottom towards the edge. Good. So maybe widen up those feet a little bit. This is where we move with 1 breath, one movement, 1 breath. So start right here with a focused breath. Really pay attention to inhale and exhale. Good. From here, inhale, arms out wide and high. Reach up. Exhale, fold over one thigh. Let your breath out. Inhale, lift it up, or just imagine you're lifting it up. Exhale, down and shift to the other side. Inhale up, just flowing your body. Exhale down. Inhale, halfway lift. Flatten that back. Pull the air and exhale, let it go. Inhale, bigger halfway lift. Maybe reach your arms behind you. Breathe, pull that heart towards me. Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. And now feel your own energy. Root your feet down. Everything else, inhale, up, wide, high, reaching up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Come back to that breath. Beautiful. We made it. We got to the best part. This is the real cherry on top, Shavasana. So take a moment. Get comfortable in your seat. You can focus on your breath, or you can let it go, because your body's so smart, it's just going to breathe for you. Just for a moment, just be as you are. Let your body absorb the benefits from that work that you just did. Good. If you have more time, feel free to stay longer. Otherwise, go ahead and bring your hands to heart center. Take a moment right here. Give yourself either a real one or just in your mind a pat on the back for choosing to do this, to move your body, move your breath, and feel proud of yourself. Feel gratitude for your amazing body, your strength and mobility and balance. Thinking of all the good things your body does for you. We'll end with one more collective breath. Inhale, arms out, up, reach up, grab some good. Bring it down, seal some inside. Send some good out into this world. My honor to meet you all. Namaste. Oh. Thank you to our guests for joining.
Oh, thank you guys for having me. I feel like you guys put me through something today, man.
Wait till you see what our Mondays are like.
I'm excited. Wow.
What could you do, for us over at?
I'll be here, I'll be night shift, and I'll be